Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome again. Now in this live stream, I'm going to review a film that I watched recently. It's about Jinn. I can't actually remember the name. I think it's called Jinn Underworld or Underworld of Jinn or something like that. And I found it very interesting that it covers the topic of Jinn, where so obviously as Muslims we believe in the unseen. Uh, Second. That's me repeating. So just hold on a second. Let me just stop that. And yeah, I'll come back shortly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was just on the other computer. The live stream was coming on, so it was interfering. So yeah, I just went and switched off the computer, and now I can be free here to talk to you without any disruption or hearing myself repeat again. So yeah, today's live stream is going to be a review of a film about Jinn. So if you are someone that's too young to watch this, or you get frightened very quickly, I've kind of watered it down a bit. I've cut out quite a few scenes from the film. The film is about 90 minutes or maybe more, but I've reduced it down to about 20 minutes. I've taken just the good parts or the good scenes that I wanted to comment on, perhaps during the stream. And yeah, I just wanted to give some of my perspective on the Jinn topic from the Islamic perspective. It was very interesting that the people that made the film were a mix, Jew, Christian, and Muslim as well. And yeah, so it was kind of like a mix of different religions, and they were trying to promote a one world religion which combines Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. And I'll give my opinion on that during the stream as well. So I will sort of start the film, and then we can watch it together, or at least the good parts of the film, and yeah, make comments as we enjoy the film together. Okay, inshallah. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Now let me just start the film. And okay, so I'm going to start it. Yeah, I'll just probably pop down here as well. So let me just start the camera stream on that. Yeah, for some reason it's gone black. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, let's just hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Just a few technical issues, but I will sort it out just shortly, and then we'll roll the video. Okay, so I'm going to start the video now, inshallah, and we'll take it from there.
When man was given dominion over the earth, a sect of jinn, known as the Shayateen, became resentful, believing the sons of Adam were nothing more than savages. For centuries, these Shayateen have been lying in wait. But there are few who have been watching. Guardians who have sworn their bloodlines to protect man and all that is good, and ensure that darkness never overtakes this world.
Your God has left you.
Oh. Yeah, that thing's been there for the past 2 days. It is kind of creeping me out. But I think it's just one of those cardboard cutout things. John? Did you hear me, baby?
I saw more of the house burning. I heard my mother.
كل غاسق الفلك من شر ما خلق من شر غاسق نسفك من شر النفاس هذا الفلك من شر حاسد الحسد كل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسوسة الخناس الذي يوسوس الناس من.
Yeah, so the first comments on the first, a couple of minutes or so into the video. So yeah, I mean, as Muslims, we believe in the unseen, we believe in the jinn. This was one of the creations of Allah before mankind, before Adam. There are different types of jinns, and I'm not going to go into different categories of jinns in this video, but Allah created many creations. One of them is the creation of jinn, which has a free will, just like us. You know, we can choose or refuse to obey God or follow His divine decree. And for that, for this trial, we'll have to pay if we've made if we disobey the Creator and the divine rules. We'll eventually pay for that price by going to hell. So that's in agreement with all the Abrahamic religions, which is fine in that case. However, they kind of, in the beginning, they said, man was created and out of clay, which is true, and the angels are created out of light, which is also true. And then they mentioned the jinn, the other creation. Now, there are believing jinns and disbelieving jinns, exactly the same as human beings. I mean, there are atheists, Jews, Christians, Hindus, Muslims. There are, people have a free choice to choose or refuse or choose their own way of life. It's exactly the same with the jinns, and they existed thousands of years before mankind. They inhabited the earth until we came along as well. So that's pretty fine. They went overboard a bit with the jinn attack and that kind of stuff. Muslims are protected against jinns. Of course, if you're aligned yourself with the Creator has power over all things, and you get the protection. And the jinns have no power over mankind if you are aligned with the Creator. However, if you are intoxicated or you're not influenced in some way, then yes, they can repossess the human being. They can scare you and that kind of stuff, but they are scared from people that are strong. The Muslim al-Qawi khayrun min Muslim al-Da'if. If you're a strong Muslim, if you're a believer, then you have nothing to fear against these beings. In fact, they are scared of you because you have this protection around you. You got angels protecting you. You got this aura around you, which keeps out all these evil forces from entering you or trying to influence your thing. But in this movie, you can see here there's this man who's he's reading Qul a'udhu rabbil falaq, Qul a'udhu rabbin nas, and from the Quran. But they represent a Muslim like some sort of a crazy man, like he's in like a psychiatric ward and that kind of stuff. So I don't really quite like this representation. However, let's just watch the film and make comments as we watch. I'm just going to mute the mic so then that doesn't interfere with the mic when I play the video.
Who's that?
That if you knew that you wouldn't want to be with me, and I didn't want to lie to you.
As I said, I did cut up the video. The film doesn't quite play that way, but I did cut it up just to shorten it down a bit and just get the sort of just points in the video. In the last clip, it was just his wife telling him that she can't get pregnant, she can't have a child and that kind of stuff, and he's a bit upset about it. But he'll now go and spend some time watching a video that was sent to him by his father or a friend that passed on a video from his late father. He's gonna just spend some time alone, basically get some space to just think over things and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much the reason why this video kind of like is cut up in different areas, because I was shortening up for you guys to watch and just get the gist of certain points, and then I can make comments as we're watching.
If you're watching this right now, it means we haven't seen each other in a very long time. I'm so sorry about that. Because it means you grew up just like I did, without your father. But I don't have that much time, and I need you to listen to me very carefully. Everything I have done and everything I'm about to do, I did to protect you and your mother. Always remember that. Strange things are going to start happening to you, just like they happened to me. There are things out there, Sean, I didn't even know existed. But they are real. And they can be very evil. If this tape has found you, it means you have friends. Find them. Learn everything you need to learn and get stronger. You have it in your blood, Sean, just like I do. But if you're watching this right now, it means I wasn't strong enough. But maybe you are. That's you. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Can I have your toy? Thank you. I love you too. I gave this to you for your last birthday. I love you so much, Sean. And I don't even know if you remember my face. Or if you remember who I am. But this is your father speaking, Sean. And I'm telling you to fight it. Fight it until you can't fight it anymore.
Who is this?
Get to the cathedral on Long Lake Road.
Who is
Out
this?
of time. Get there now.
Okay, how did you do that?
In the beginning, 3 were created. Man, made of clay. Angels, made of light. And a 3rd, made of fire, called the Jinn. That's what's coming for you.
Yeah, so he mentions that 3 were created: man, an angel, and jinn. Allah has many creations. There are many creations that we see and many creations that we can't see. Some we've been told about in the Quran and other divine scriptures, and some are unknown to us. You know, there is no business for us to know about them. Therefore, there's just no. It's just unknown to us. So Allah is the Lord of the worlds. He didn't just create one world. He created many, many worlds. So yeah, maybe there's aliens, whatever. Maybe there's other creations very similar to mankind on other planets. Allahu A'lam. Only Allah knows. Okay. So yeah, Allah created many things. There are so many diverse creations of Allah, not just 3, as they mentioned in this video. And also there are different types of jinns, which I'm not going to go into the character because there'd be too many to mention. And there are ones that fly, their transformation, they transform into different things and that kind of stuff, objects. And yeah, some are faster than the others, some are more powerful. However, they have no power over the believing men and women. They cannot harm you. They're not as strong as in this film, or as scary as in this film for believers. For unbelievers, unfortunately, yes, they can sense fear, and if you're scared of them, they will scare you more. They will keep spooking you out and giving you all these frights. But if you have no fear, and you're, like I said previously, if you're aligned with the Creator, and you know your Creator, and you're a strong Muslim, you have nothing to fear. They are actually scared of you. And I have many experiences with the jinns in that sense, where I used to go to Fajr prayer. I'm very far away from mosque now, but I used to regularly go Fajr prayer. And when I was younger, I didn't know. I was always told through family and friends and people, elders, and they would always be scared of jinns and whatever. And I used to naturally grew up with this phobia against this. And then I had a dream once, or a vision, or I don't know what it is exactly, but I seen myself with a large stick, and I seen these beings, like ghosts, like black beings, like black like this basically, and very frightening beings. But I in that dream or vision, I wasn't scared of them. I was actually chasing them, and I was trying to catch them and beat them with the stick. I had this very big stick, and I was beating them, and they were scared of me, and I was running after each of them and trying to catch them and hit them. And yeah, so they were afraid of me, and I was this powerful human basically. And so it's kind of like something I seen when I was really young, and I thought, wow. When I woke up, I thought, man, I'm not scared anymore from these things. And when I was regularly going to Fajr prayer, I would pass through a forest, and I would see something very similar to these beings, and they would move very fast. So as soon as I look at them, they would just they move very very quickly. And then I say, well, maybe it was just my vision, maybe I've seen. And then I'm going through, and then I actually feel like you sense like someone's watching you, or that kind of stuff. And when I look at that, you know, in that direction, I see this black being kind of like shifting between the tree, looking, and I think, oh, okay, maybe there's someone there, maybe someone's hiding behind the tree. But then they move so fast, it cannot be a human being. And yeah, so I realized that, and every time I rush at them, or I rush at this person or this entity behind the tree, I find him moving very fast, like he's scared and he is running away. So I would go to Fajr prayer, and on my way back I would see this as well, because I would walk through this forest that was like a park, and it was like a bit of forest in a countryside to get to my house. So I would see this kind of thing, but I wasn't afraid anymore because of this dream or vision I had, where I'd seen them they were scared of me. And then I read later on in the Quran, where Allah tells us in the Quran, do not fear them, but fear me. You know, fear Allah, basically. Okay, so don't fear the jinn, don't fear the evil forces, whether it's for, you know, jinn or mankind or whatever. Don't fear anything, but fear him alone. Yeah, so that tells us that very clearly in the Quran. Therefore, I actually get so very surprised, you know, to be honest with you, and when I see governments or, you know, leaders of countries, Muslim countries, and they're scared of Israel, scared of the UK, scared of America, they fear to say the truth or speak out against, you know, violence perpetrated by the West, or perpetrated by the UK or France or you know, Israel, whatever. They're not scared of speaking out because they are fearing like the repercussion or the reaction of the West, sanctions and so on. And Allah tells them clearly, don't fear them, fear me. And for some reason they fear them. And yeah, unfortunately, that's a sad case that we are ruled by cowards, we're ruled by hypocrites, and it's just an unfortunate case that we're living in. And we really should be fearing Allah alone and not fearing anyone else, human beings or jinn. And like I said to you before, a strong Muslim, whether it's physically strong, spiritually strong, mentally strong, educated, is far better. خير من المسلم الضعيف, you know, far better and far more useful and productive than a weak Muslim. So yeah, I'll leave it with that. Let's just watch the film. It's going to get interesting, and I've taken out some good bits. But yeah, it's interesting that they're covering this in a movie. The acting is great. I like the actors. They're really professional, really good quality. However, there is some sort of misinformation here and there. They're trying to make a movie at the end of the day, so they're trying to do a bit of fiction as well. But yeah, I'll make comments, and they shouldn't really be scared at all these things. So when you're watching this, don't be scared of jinns and don't have nightmares and all that stuff. They're, like I said to you before, jinns are scared of human beings. They are scared of Bani Adam and the children of Adam. So don't fear them.
Is he serious?
They've been around for a long time. The jinn were here first, and some of them want the world back. They're jealous of our imaginations, of our incredible capacity to create. Remember, you are safe within the walls of any house of God.
Okay, thank you. I don't know what... A jinn. What? What? You know what that is?
No, but the priest who arranged for us to adopt you, he made us promise that you'd always wear your necklace, and there was something about a verse and the jinn. I don't know. I always thought it was a good luck charm or something.
What was his name?
Westhoff. Father Westhoff.
I am never gonna leave you. I love you.
I know.
Sammy, you don't need to die.
jinn called the shayateen, worshippers of Satan. These shayateen are very powerful. Even the rest of the jinn are afraid of them.
If they're so powerful, how can I fight them?
Men of strong will, heart, and mind can sense them. Stronger men can fight them, and the strongest
Can destroy them.
But the last one lived 100 years ago. Jungi Amin, your great-grandfather. He tried to save a girl that was taken by the same shayateen as after you. Car's fast,
Oh, yeah.
but can outrun a jinn.